Hello, everyone. Welcome. I am on my own today, so can somebody give me a thumbs up if you can hear me? Because I don't know if I got everything set up right. So if somebody can hear me, can you please give me a thumbs up or a yes or something, please? So I know that I got this on. Tanya, you sent me the lovely flowers there. Thank you. Okay. All right. We are talking about Thanksgiving sales today, or excuse me, I am talking about Thanksgiving sales today. Thank you guys for letting me know you can hear me. I was not sure. I can't believe I got it all set up myself. And listen, this is between now and Christmas is the best time of year to stock up on Thanksgiving sales. So we're going to be going through what I'm going to be stocking up on and things that you should be stocking up. And also Amanda, thank you, Amanda, sent me her Thanksgiving ad for this week in her town. And I'm going to walk through, she said she's in Alabama. And I'm going to walk through and show what I would buy if I was living in Alabama. All right. Number one, my stores here are Albertsons, Walmart, and a small family chain called Ridley's. I don't have many choices in my little podunk town in Wyoming. We are at the end of the food chain here in Wyoming, so they take advantage of that or take advantage of us. Or it just costs more to truck it in. I don't know. But my Albertson's ad in a paper, but Ridley's I have to look online. So we're going to look at Albertson's first. So this week at Albertson's, they have 5 pounds of potatoes for $1.27 right there. So I would stock up on several of those actually, because we eat a lot of potatoes. So I would probably get 4 or 5 bags and stock up on those and just start having potatoes for every meal instead of rice, which would be kind of nice. Now, also the little cuties there are $3.77, but let me go to Walmart and see, because my local Walmart is sometimes competitive with the sale prices at the grocery store. So at Walmart right now, it's $3.97 for 3 pounds. And here it's $3.77. So I maybe wouldn't get a ton, but I would get the little cuties. Now, the next thing, everybody says, oh, Tara, what a waste. But right here, can you see that? Lobster tails, 2 for $12. I would probably buy those. Do you know why? Because I don't know what we're doing for Thanksgiving this year. And instead of making another Thanksgiving dinner, I don't know. I'm on the fence. I really like Thanksgiving dinner, actually, and it's pretty cheap. So we might just go ahead and make a third Thanksgiving dinner. But if not, I might get the lobster's tails for Mom and I to eat, and then get a fancy pizza at the pizza place for the boys. Might just do that, just for something fun. If the pizza place is open. I don't know if the pizza place is open. Now, the other thing that they have is ham right here for $1.27. So that's a pretty good deal. And let me see what Walmart has. This is bone-in. So let me find Walmart's bone-in ham. Yeah, $1.27 a pound. That's a good deal. It's $1.97 at Walmart. So I would probably get a ham. Now, also, they have turkeys for 97 cents, Butterball. But Walmart has turkeys for 87 cents is what they were last week. Let me see if that's what they still are. Yeah, 84 cents, excuse me. Now, a lot of times, though, turkeys will go on clearance after Thanksgiving. And last year they had turkeys for 49 cents a pound. So I'm going to wait and not stock up on my turkeys until after Thanksgiving on that. Now, the other thing they're going to have is cheese right here. $3 a pound for cheese if you buy 2-pound bags. So I'm definitely going to be stocking up on cheese. We are out of cheese at the moment. And it's because there hasn't been a good deal. So I'm going to grab that. Now, the other thing that I was going to talk, let's see, was it here? Where'd it go? It must have been, okay, it must be on these other ones. Okay, so that's what I would stock up at Walmart. So now let's take a look at my other store. So this is how I save money on groceries, guys. Now, my Dining on a Dime cookbook is chock full of tips and tricks, volume 1 and volume 2. And if you guys are gluten-free, dairy-free, right here, gluten-free, dairy-free, well, I have all of Thanksgiving gluten-free, dairy-free right here. Also on my website, livingonadime.com. But all of these tips and tricks are in my cookbooks. But I give them to y'all free in my videos and on our website. The cookbook is just if you want a reference, because if you're like me, I love the hardcover book because it's a lot easier than having to mess with the computer and the phone and all that. But I know some people don't like it, but it's fine if you don't. We have everything on our website, but I mean, you can see full color pictures. So our Black Friday sale is happening right now, guys. Our sets are up to 50% off on our sets and 40% off our single books. You can grab those right now. Okay, now let me find just one moment because oops, wait a minute. I'm trying to share my screen here and now I can't figure out how to get my other things on here. Oh shoot, and this was important. Mike, if you're watching, can you help? Mike is at the Dallas airport, hopefully watching this. Your browser has blocked your screen. Click the screen icon in your address bar to allow access. Oh my goodness, I have no idea what that means. Share screen. Okay, there. Maybe that's something I need to do. Okay, let's try this. Let me try this again. Share screen. Sorry, guys. Let's try this. Okay, can you see me now? Okay, there you go. Now, let me go over to here and show you Ridley's here. Now, I want to show you something. Can you see Ridley's? Yes, you can. Yay. Okay. I want to show you something. Now, Ridley's is my family grocery store that usually doesn't have the best prices, to be honest. Now, I do not understand what their turkey deal is now. It makes absolutely no sense to me. Can somebody please explain what this turkey deal means? Because I'm sitting here looking at it thinking, what? It says, save big on your holiday turkey. $2, 6 to 12 pounds, $4, 13 to 18 pounds, and $6, 19 to 26 pounds with a purchase of $75. So does that mean your turkey is $2, $4, and $6, or does that mean they take off $2, $4, and $6? I don't know, because then it says special pricing breakdown, 15 cents to 33 cents a pound. I guess that means they take that amount off. So anyway, that's way too complicated. That's really bad marketing, Ridley's, if you're watching. They're not, but if you are, that's really bad marketing because you can't figure out what you're supposed to do. I don't know. Does anybody, let's see if anybody's got any ideas on what that is doing there. Okay, I got it figured out, dear. Thank you. Smooches. Have a good trip home. See you tonight. Mike is traveling back from Dallas. Everyone wave to Mike in the comments. He's watching at the airport. Okay, now here's the thing though. Here, the mandarin oranges or tangerines were, well, these are tangerines, I guess, not mandarin oranges, but these are $2.99 for 3 pounds instead of $3.77 at Albertsons. So I would get them here. Also, I would stock up on yams because those are good. And butter, look at that, $2.49 for butter. That's a good price here. Believe it or not, I'm almost out of my butter stash that I've had since last Thanksgiving. I'm almost out of my butter stash. I cooked, I think it was 10 different toffees this week. So that helped put a good chunk out. But I will be restocking on butter, especially since there's no limit. And let's see, what else do we got here? Now, if Mom and I didn't want lobster, I might get one of these shrimp rings instead for Mom and I's Thanksgiving dinner for something super special for us. But look at this, $2.29 for heavy whipping cream. Walmart has it for $2.96. So I would definitely stock up on whipping cream and put that in the freezer. Did you guys know you can freeze it? So yeah, you can freeze whipping cream. Now, the other thing I would stock up on is scrolling, whipped topping, 99 cents. That's a good deal. Unless Walmart, I don't know. Let's take a look at Walmart and see what they have. Yeah, $1.12. So I would get whipped topping. I'm getting ready to do Cool Whip candy recipes for my other channel, Super Easy Recipes. And so I'm going to go get several of these and put those in my freezer just for that. Now, the next thing I am going to stock up on is, and this is the wrong page, just a second, right here. Look at this. Ooh, that's good for celery. I would probably get celery too. But look at this right down here. Look at this smoking hot price. It says smoking hot price. 97 cents for ground turkey. Guys, the way hamburger is right now, I can tell you, I'm going to go get several of those packages of ground turkey, and I'm going to throw them in my freezer and use them in place of hamburger for things like sloppy joes, chili, anything that has a heavy flavoring where you don't need the burger taste quite so much, that like your sloppy joes and your chili. Spaghetti sauce, I would put it in spaghetti sauce. And then if you want, you could just add a bouillon cube with a little bit of hot water, dissolve your bouillon cube and put that in there for a beef flavor. So you can be sure I'm going to be stocking up on some of that ground turkey. Don't tell Mike. Just kidding, my love. Just kidding. Oops. Sorry here. Wrong. I was trying to zoom in and it's not letting me zoom. Oh, there it is. Okay. But look at this right here. 97 cents for that turkey breast. Oh my goodness, guys. This is great. You don't have to mess with a huge turkey. You can get several of these. I'm going to see how many they have. And if I can get 5 or 10 of those, I will. And I'll just cook it up like a chicken. And just have a turkey breast every 3 weeks or so, 2 or 3 weeks, just have a turkey breast for dinner. We love Thanksgiving dinner. And this is a great deal, 97 cents. So you can be guaranteed I am going to the store. I should go tonight since it's senior day at the store. And sometimes they give me the discount. They always say, are you a senior? And I said, well, I identify as one. Does that count? And usually they give it to me. I know I'm only 2 years away, but still, well, 1.5 years now. But I always say I identify as one, and 9 times out of 10, they give it to me. Okay. Sorry, that's my little tip and trick there. Okay, so all right, so let's see. That is all for Ridley's that I will be getting this week. Now, I want to show you the ad, or if I can, how do I do this? Let's see, just a second, guys. Give me a moment, please. Let me figure out how to do this. Just a second. Doobie-doobie-doo. Aha, here it is. Okay, so Amanda sent me her ad. And let me show you Amanda's ad here. Here it is. Okay. Look at Amanda's ad. She said she lives in Alabama at Bruce's Foodland, home owned and operated. So this is a small grocery store, probably like my grocery store is like a family owned type thing. Naomi, here it's 55. You're considered a senior. But look at this turkey, 39 cents a pound. That's a really good deal. So I would be getting one of those. Celery, that looks like a good deal. Sweet potatoes, that's a good deal. 15-pound bag of potatoes, that's a good deal for $5. The Pillsbury, that's a good deal for $1.99. They're $2.87 at my Walmart. I don't know how much coffee is. Let me look at Walmart real quick and see how much coffee is here for Folgers. It is, for that same amount, it said it was 22 ounces. Well, here's 25 ounces. Let's see, do they? Oh, yeah, 22. Wow, $13.88 at my Walmart. So that's a pretty darn tootin' good deal for coffee for $9.99. I would be stocking up on that. Let's see. How do I find it again? Let's see. Hold on. Here we go. Okay. Okay, so that's probably all I would get on that page. Maybe the soda. The soda's not a bad deal on that. Let me show you Amanda's next page here. It is coming up. Just a second. Okay, so here's, thank you, Amanda, for sending this. Now look at this sausage, $2.99. At my Walmart, sausage is currently $2.94 at Walmart. So no, that would not be a good deal for me, but that might be a good deal for her. She just needs to check her prices. Now, how you check your prices, oops, it's on the floor. Hold on. Okay, how you keep track of your prices is with our price book, guys. I think we have a few of these left. Mike is doing all the shipping now, so I don't know, but I think we have a few of these left. I just put all my prices in here. Then I know, okay, when mustard goes on sale, 99 cents is a good deal for me because it's normally $2.98. So I just write the store name and the price here and the date. And then I know when it goes on sale if it's a good deal or not. Okay. Sandy says coffee makes a great gift. Yeah, guys, for seniors, instead of buying them stuff they don't want, you know, for like grandma and grandpa, buy them some coffee, buy them some creamer. They would love those things. Okay, next we've got, here it is. Chicken breast, $2.99. That's not exceptional for me. And that would probably be all that I would get at Amanda's. But man alive, that turkey alone is definitely worth it. All right, now another thing, cake mixes, 99 cents. They go on sale all the time. Let me show you my Kroger ad because we have to go a 2-hour drive, hour and a half to 2-hour drive to get to Kroger here. We don't have a Kroger in my town, but let me just show you Kroger here. But what's interesting is when I first went in, it brought up a Kroger in Illinois, and it was actually cheaper in Illinois. Yeah, that's really irritating. But what can I say? It is just the way of life. Okay, here it is. All right, so my Kroger has turkeys for 99 cents a pound, the Butterball. But the Illinois ad had them for 69 cents. So that's, a lot cheaper. But I'm here in Wyoming, so, we have to go a long way. 99 cents for chicken broth. That's a really good deal. It is, just a second. It is, well, wait a minute. Let me look and see how much it is at Walmart here because, now, Mom and I always use just little bouillon cubes is what we normally, it's $1.50 here at Walmart. So that would be something I would stock up on for my Kroger ad. Now, the next thing is sodas. Now here it's only buy two, get two free, but in Illinois it was buy two, get three free. And that was a really good deal. Cake mixes, buy one, get one free. That's not a good deal because they're $1.12 at Walmart. Now for the Dolly Parton brand, it might be, but that's not spectacular. Butter, $2.99. I wouldn't stock up because my other store has it for $2.49. Let's see. What else do we got here? Oh, they got Folgers. My Kroger has Folgers on sale, or the one in my state. Now, but this down here could be a good deal. So look at this, 99 cents for cake mixes. It's $1.12 for cake mixes at my Walmart here. So that's a good deal. The cream of chicken soup, that's a good deal if you're getting the Campbell's brand, but if you get the Walmart brand, it's only 70 cents. So, you kind of have to really look and see what they have. Now, they have hams for $2.49 a pound. It was cheaper. I wouldn't go to the big city just to pick it up for that. That's not worth it. Any other really good deals here? Now, for Mike's birthday, Mike loves Milano cookies. If I lived in the big city, I would go pick him up some of those because that's a fairly decent deal for his birthday coming up soon. And that looks like about all for this ad. Okay. So guys, that's how I would shop if I were stocking up. Like I said, I personally am going to be stocking up on the turkey breasts and the turkey sauce, or the turkey, the ground turkey, and the what was the other thing? The turkey breasts. I'm personally going to be stocking up on those things. So that's the good deal. All right, guys, our Dining on a Dime cookbooks. If you have comments and questions, please put them in the comments and I will get to them. Our Dining on a Dime cookbooks are 50% off right now for Black Friday, guys. Grab them now. My gluten-free, dairy-free edition is the green one. That's what I use to cook. I'm gluten-free, dairy-free. Volume 1 and Volume 2 go together, but they're totally separate recipes. They're not repeat recipes. There are 2 repeat recipes, but it's only because I couldn't fit the variations. I couldn't add one more page to this book, so I put variations to the muffins and the banana bread there. All right, start with Volume 1 if you need to know where to start, but we've got full color pictures, substitutions. We've got baby or kid recipes. I've got cleaning supplies, how to use leftovers, gift baskets right there, guys. Christmas is coming up. So all of those recipes are in there. livingonadime.com. You can get the, oh, I should have put a QR code. I'm trying this new QR code thing on my other channel, Super Easy Recipes, because people are having a hard time finding the links. So I've been trying this new QR code. We need to get a QR code thing, dear, if you're still watching and you're not on the plane yet. All right, let me get to comments and questions. Hello, everyone. Simon's Human Butterfly. Hello, guys. Patty, hello. All right, let me find questions here. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Dixie says, I heard hamburger is going to be over $10 a pound by next year. Yikes. Yeah, that's why I would stock up on the ground turkey, because you can add a lot of chili powder and you really, you can tell the difference, but it's not that big of a deal that it's $10 a pound versus $1 a pound. That's a no-brainer to me. All right. South Loop River Homestead says, I saw an interview with a beef executive stating that, yes, and we personally have friends here who are ranchers in Wyoming. We personally know them. My son goes to school with them. We do church with them, everything. We personally know them. And I asked him the other day, I said, what's with the beef prices? And he said, well, the biggest problem is the old ranchers are dying out. Their land is getting sold out to corporations, and there's no new young ranchers coming in to take their place. That's the problem with beef prices here in America. So I would tend to believe him since he is a rancher. I do know ranchers are not making a killing off of that by any stretch of the imagination. So yeah. All right. Bounding the Badlands, our resident rancher on here, she's been saying the same thing. Dixie also says Aldi's has Butterball for 97 cents. Yep. Let's see. Kimberly, weigh your potatoes, because I saw a video where Walmart was selling 5-pound potatoes, but there was only like 3.5 pounds. No way. I am not surprised at all. I tell you, I have had it with Walmart. The last 3 times I've gone in there, the milk had a label that said 318, but they charged me $3.57. And every time I kept forgetting, I took a picture of it, and every time I kept forgetting to show them the picture. Makes me so mad. So they're pulling stunts like that. Kathy says, Tara, I made your chicken and rice soup from my volume 1 Dining on a Dime cookbook. Thank you, Kathy. She said it was for dinner and it was yummy. Thank you. Pam, put apples in with potatoes to slow down going bad. Oh, I didn't know that. That's a good idea. Dixie, Walmart produce isn't very fresh. So far, my Walmart here in Wyoming, we really haven't had a problem with that. I don't usually get bad produce here. Now, this is Wyoming, so, it's different everywhere. Kimberly says, we're not having very good sales, but I did do a bunch of stocking up this past trip, and the receipt showed it. Yeah, I get it. I'm trying to decide. I have my stockpile room, and I'm trying to decide if I should move my stockpile room to another room in the house. How do I tell the boys this? Because where all my decorations for my holidays is in one room, and it's not all fitting there. So I thought about taking my stockpiling room and moving it into there, and then switching. Also, it's cooler, and we wouldn't have a problem with flooding if, because right now my stockpile room is, it is right below my washer, and I'm just waiting for my washer to leak and flood all of my stockpile room. I do have it in buckets and stuff, but still. Speaking of decorations, oh my goodness, I got my pavilion done. You guys got to see this. I am so proud of myself. Jack and I worked so hard on this thing, and I got to show you guys. I finally got it done this week. Just a second here. Is this? Here it is. This is I don't know. What do you guys call this? I call it a pavilion because I don't know what to call this. But isn't that cute? Oh, so I got the curtains hung up today, or not today, this week. And Let me see if I can I zoom in? Well, let me zoom in. It won't let me zoom in. Okay, so see those black corner things at the front? I got those at the Restore for $3.50. I got the sconces on the very back there. I got the 2 sconces for $1 each at the thrift store. I got those chairs for $10 each at a garage sale. I got that old-fashioned smoker for $3. I got that railing there. The Restore had a whole bunch of picket fence, and I got the picket fence and that railing for $20 for all of it. I got those windows for $1 each, and those doors were $10 each. And then the galvanized roof on top was $5 at the Habitat Restore. I just thought that turned out so stinking cute. It's not even funny. I just absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it. Let's see. I don't know if I got, just a second. Let me see. I don't know if I got any other shots of, or was that it? Is that the only shot I got? Let me see. Just up close here. There, you can see it a little bit better up close. Aren't those sconces cute? Ooh, I just love it. Now, I didn't get the floor finished yet, but that's okay. I am going to just have to finish it next year, but I'm going to finish it with some free paint that I got. So I was super happy about that. Speaking of decorations. All right, back to comments and questions. Chrissy says Colorado Springs is awful for shopping. Yeah, Colorado was okay. It wasn't that terrific for sales when we were there. All right, let's see. Let me just check here real quick. Okay. Cheryl says, I like to have the cookbooks, the hard copies, because my Wi-Fi goes out and then we have nothing. Yes. We were without power. I think it was 6 hours. Was it 4 days ago? 5 days ago? Was it Thursday? I can't remember. And I had all the candles pulled out. It was getting dark. We ate our dinner using the cast iron skillet and hamburgers that we still had in the freezer. I fried up some hamburgers on the fire pit in the cast iron skillet. Had all the candles out. The sun had set and it was getting dark. And I was just getting ready to light the candles and wham, the power came back on. So that was great. Yeah. Nancy says about every 4 or 5 weeks, my Hy-Vee has 80/20 ground beef for $3.98. Oh, wow. That's pretty good. Tanya, how long does whipped cream last after it's made if it's homemade? Not that long. I would say a few days, maybe 3 or 4 days at the most. The problem is it tends to fall, or at least it does for me. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or what, but I have a problem with it falling. So after it's already made, it doesn't really last that long. So you could probably freeze it. Let's say I don't know why you couldn't freeze it. I don't know. Does anybody know why you couldn't freeze it? But yeah, I haven't had it last very long for me, but maybe I'm doing something wrong. I don't know. If you guys know of a way to keep it longer, let me know. Bang the Badlands. I haven't seen $3 butter in at least 4 years. My best price a month ago was $4.50. Let's see, $4.50 Canadian. Let me look real quick. $4.50 Canadian would be $3.20 in the US. So yeah, that's a little bit more expensive, but it's not horrid. It's about 20 cents more than what it's running here. It's $2.49 is the best deal I've seen in a year here. So it's been $2.99 is the cheapest that I've seen here in a year. So you're almost there with us. Benny Badlands says beef is still going to go higher at least in 9 months, at least in the next 9 months. Wow. Pam, I am going often, or I'm going after the ground turkey. Yeah, I'm curious how much ground turkey is at Walmart, because now that I think about it, maybe it's not a good deal. I forgot to look it up. Ground turkey at Walmart here. Yeah, $4.92 for ground turkey. So that's a darn tootin' good deal. Well, no, here's some for $1.98. So that's still half price. So yeah, so I'm going to be stocking up on some ground turkey. Wow. Water bucket turkey chili, turkey enchiladas. That's a good one. Yeah, turkey enchiladas would be really good. Dixie, I'm waiting for my widow's benefits and I'm buying a whole beef. I ain't messing around. Yep. Gloria, what did I say my other channel was? My other channel is Super Easy Recipes. I'll get you the link here. That's why I haven't been posting on Living on a Dime, because my other channel, Super Easy Recipes, is absolutely going bonkers. Here is the link. Super Easy Recipes. Here is the link. I last year, the 2 weeks before Christmas, we hit our best ever for any of our channels. And so we hit our best that we had ever done on any of our channels the last 2 weeks before Christmas last year. I've already hit that this year. And it's not even Christmas yet, because I am bound and determined to be the candy making queen of YouTube, the fudge queen of YouTube. So I am trying to put out a video every single day. And let me tell you, it's killing me. It's really killing me. If I'm alive in January, it'll be a miracle. As a matter of fact, I'm sitting here thinking, can we just cancel Christmas and go away? I don't know what my kids would say about that. Okay, Dixie says turkey tamales. That's a good idea. Gina says freeze butter, cream cheese, cheddar cheese, mozzarella. Yeah, I'm freezing all of my cheese, all of my butter, and cream cheese. If it's on sale, I will do that too. Tanya, I've never seen someone so excited to be a senior citizen. I know, but they give me the discount. See, that's the benefits of having gray hair. I'm sorry. I do identify as a senior citizen. I'm tired. Oh. Water bucket, barbecue pulled turkey with a veggie and sweet potatoes. That would be really good too. Dixie, what part of Wyoming are you in? I have a home in Cheyenne, Wells, Colorado. So I'm up north in Sheridan. Tanya says, I turned 49 again last week. Happy birthday. Happy late birthday, Tanya. Happy birthday. Kimberly, I'm stocking up on cream cheese and butter and Cool Whip and all the dairy that's on sale, because those prices will rise after the holidays. Anytime you can find ground turkey or beef at a great price, pick it up. Yep. There's a raffle in our town going on, and they've got a side of beef. So we're going to, buy a few tickets. Maybe I'll win a side of beef. That would be nice. Bounty Badlands. Bread will deteriorate after 3 months in the freezer. She uses her up every few weeks. Gina, I know I use mine every 3 to 4 weeks. Yeah. Kimberly, we drink Hills Brothers coffee right now. It's $15 a can. So I'm really hoping this tariff relief on coffee prices comes down. So I didn't see if Albertson's, well, they've got Starbucks coffee. Oh, that's a 12-ounce bag. So that's not a good deal either. I was trying to see if they've got coffee on sale at Albertson's. No, they don't. So I don't know. Maybe it'll go on sale next week. Jeannie, Ridley's price is $2 for a certain size turkey, $4 and $6 for larger sizes. Is that how they're doing that? I could not figure out what in the world they were saying on that. Deb, we have turkey 45 cents a pound with $50 purchase this week. Yep. A lot of them have if you do a purchase. Naomi, what's a good price for sparkling cider? I don't know. I'll tell you. Let me look and see what what price Walmart has. But Walmart is $3.98 here. But 1 year after Christmas, I bought all they had. Walgreens had their after Christmas, and it was 75% off. And I got it for 99 cents a bottle. So I got everything they have, and I think I still have a couple bottles yet. I don't know if it might be flat, but I need to pull that out for Thanksgiving. I'm glad you reminded me of that. Jeannie, so I don't know what a good price would be. What I do is I always compare to Walmart, and then if it's cheaper than Walmart, then for me, that's a good deal. But like I said, I only have 2 grocery stores. Jeannie, our local Yolks grocery store is 10-pound russet potatoes for 69 cents. That's a great deal. Man, I would grab those up. Deb, later this week, we'll have butter for $2 a pound. Wow, must buy 5 to get the sale price. Man, where do you live? Because I'll come visit. That's a good deal. Man, Badland, asparagus at $1.99. Where did I see asparagus? Oh, yeah, here. I might get me some of that. I actually love asparagus. Right there, $1.97 a pound. That's a good idea. I didn't even see that. Ooh, okay, I need to go. Let's see. I need to mark me a few things here. So when I go tomorrow, I don't forget. There we go. Okay. I guess I need to figure out if we're having lobster for Thanksgiving or not. Oh, well, I could just get it. And if we don't, oh, well. Big whoop-de-ding. Okay. Kimberly, with cream soups, it has to be Campbell's for me. Yeah, my mom says the same thing. I don't eat them because I'm gluten-free and dairy-free, but mom doesn't like those either. Sandy, Lady Hawk, Publix soda, buy 2, get 2. Yeah. Naomi, where's Mike going? He had a conference in Dallas that he went to, and he is headed home right this moment, I think. So hopefully he can make it. We live in, Wyoming. The last time we flew out, we came back, we sat on the tarmac 3 hours coming back from our trip back east to see the colors last year. We sat on the tarmac 3 hours with no air conditioning, and there was 5 screaming babies. It was hot. They refused to run the air conditioning because they couldn't turn the plane on. Then they started going and taxiing. They lost navigation, so we had to sit again. Then we started going again, and they lost something else, so we had to wait again. Thankfully, we caught our flight back to Sheridan, but we were only one of 5 people on the plane that were able to catch our flight. Everybody else missed their flights. It was awful. I felt so bad for them. And there were some people, there was like 6 older people that could have caught their flights, but they were at the very back of the plane, and nobody would keep their buttocks in the seat so those people could get off the plane. And they were older people. They couldn't walk very fast. And they were trying to get off. Nobody would let them off. It's like, seriously, people, do you have to be rude? You've already missed your flight. It's not going to do you any good to go running out there. You're not going to get anything any faster anyway. So, but anyway, Mike when he headed down to Dallas, he said the smoke detectors weren't going to work or weren't working. And so it was 45 minutes for them to come fix the smoke detectors. And they missed their flight then to Dallas. They flew to Denver, and then they missed their flight to Dallas. And thankfully, they were able to catch one just an hour and a half later. But man, yeah, flying's just gotten to be interesting lately. Thank you. Naomi loves my sweater. Thank you. This is my dollar thrift store deal of the week last week. Sandy, I cooked me turkey, chicken, taco meat. My husband has to have beef. Yeah, well, I'm sorry. At $10 a pound, he's going to get over it if it was me, but Woody Whitney says Aldi has sale today for Wagyu ground beef for $4.99. Wow, that's a good deal. Pam, I tried your potato soup. So volume 1 right here. My recipe is also at livingonadime.com. How do I thicken it? If cornstarch, how much? So what I do is I just take a little bowl of water with about a half a cup of water and put 1 or 2 tablespoons of cornstarch in there, stir it up. get it dissolved, and then I pour it in my potato soup. You can also just put potato flakes, just like the instant potato flakes. You can also do that if you want. Penn says, I was watching your super easy recipes candy making. Yummy. Thank you. Yeah, that channel is absolutely going berserk. And let me tell you, that channel has helped me determine that the world is absolutely losing their minds. My boys say that it's bots. I mean, it seems like it's real people, but they think that YouTube is sending out bots just to try to get more commentary and people fighting and stuff. I'm not exaggerating. I am banning for every 3 comments, I'm banning 2 of them because people are just losing it. They're absolutely losing it for the most ridiculous things. And they're just being absolutely awful. And so now, let's say I probably process 150 to 200 comments a day now. 2/3 of those I ban. It's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. I don't know if it's people being on the computer. I don't know if it's cloud seeding, getting into people's brains or something, or if it's just being on the computer too much, or if they're zapping our brains with all of the cell phones. I don't know what's happening, but people are absolutely going plumb nuts. Yeah. Tanya, Dollar General always messes up their prices for me. I need to pay close attention. Oh, really? So far, ours hasn't, but oh, no, actually, that's not true. I went in to get aluminum pans the other day, and they messed that up. Yeah, you're right. They charged me $4 instead of $1. I was like, yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, Karen, give Tara a thumbs up and a quick comment. Feel free to share. Yes, guys, if you could give me a thumbs up and comment and share my videos. People with AI are stealing my videos and putting them up on TikTok. And I can't get TikTok to take them down. And so they're also stealing my videos and using them here on YouTube also. So if you guys can give a thumbs up and all of that, it really helps me, and I really appreciate you helping me with that. When you guys do that, please, for any YouTuber that you know is real. And guys, please stop watching these AI channels. I saw a video yesterday with Jelly Roll and Celine Dion, and I'm like, well, that's weird. I thought Celine Dion couldn't sing anymore. And I go and watch it. It's all AI generated. It was actually kind of creepy. But guys, please stop watching the AI videos. I know it's a losing battle, but it's so incredibly discouraging. So Crafty says the Walmart in my area of Oregon has the worst produce. Most of the time it's way past edible. Wow, in Oregon of all places. Bounty Badlands. Just so you realize, Wagyu beef is very fatty, so you'll get a lot of shrink when you cook it. Yes, that's true. It does have a lot of fat. But if you're on a low-carb, high-fat diet, it would be good for that. Froze family in Japan. It's a chilly morning here, only 46 degrees. Don't have central heat, but our main living area is heated. Butter here is about $7 a pound, but I drink only water. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I honestly thought winter was going to come early this year. We have had the absolute best fall. It still has not snowed, which is crazy for Wyoming. I mean, Wyoming is known for having snow in September. And definitely in October. I have lived in Colorado and Wyoming for the last almost 15 years. And there hasn't been 1 year that it hasn't snowed in October. And we have made it almost to Thanksgiving. It will be at least Thanksgiving. Let me look at the weather and see here. Yeah. Clear through Thanksgiving. Still no snow. Clear through Thanksgiving. So I don't know. Froze family, no tea or coffee or juice or sodas. Yep, that's what you got to do when you're cutting back. Kelly, I recently made glazed carrots, oatmeal cookies, and the chicken pot pie, all in my Dining on a Dime Volume 1 right here. It is so delicious. I love the pot pie. I made pot pie the other day, and the guys just absolutely loved it. AS Blind Made Production says, hello, Tara. Hope you're having a blessed day. What would you do if you were a turkey, knowing that Thanksgiving is approaching and it's approaching very fast, that you were soon to become their dinner? Well, I would hope that I know Jesus. That's what I would hope. Jeannie, just got the 3 cookbooks yesterday. I'll give them to my daughter tomorrow. Thank you so much for ordering. We really appreciate you guys supporting us. Thank you so much. Gina, weigh your vegetables and meat. Yep, I totally get it. Annette, I add beef bouillon when I cook ground turkey. Gives a beefier flavor, browner meat. Yep. Thank you, Dixie, for subscribing. Badlands, some things are coming down in price. Ordered our new Border Collie pup. She will be ready to pick up in February. 5 years ago, our pup was $3,500. Now they're down to $1,600. Wow. Now, for those of you who don't know, her dog is a ranch dog. It's actually a business dog that needs to be used. So don't jump all over her about getting a rescue dog. Kathy, you are the queen of super easy recipes. Well, thank you. I'm trying to be, if it doesn't kill me. I'm trying to figure out a better system. I don't know how I'm going to end up doing it come December 26th, but or 25th, I guess. December 24th is the last day of our candies. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'm trying to figure it out, but we'll see. Kimberly, all my Christmas shopping is done. The evil Amazon came through again. Our whole family has their own lists and we share it, and it does make shopping easier. There you go. Yeah, I agree. Dixie says she makes green tamales, I think, with the ground turkey. That's a good idea. Dee Dee says, congratulations, been subbed at your other channel for almost the beginning. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I had started that channel in 2021 and was actually going to stop this channel. And I wanted to do that. Well, then all my prepping videos took off in 2021 and 22 on Living on a Dime here. So I stopped doing super easy recipes and did the prepping videos. And that got us through, several hard years, which was great. I mean, but now I'm really wanting to just focus on the recipes and do that. So anyway, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Patricia, will cream cheese and heavy cream have the same consistency with defrosted? Usually it does, yes. Bounty of the Badlands, I've never noticed a difference in the regular cream cheese or budding when defrosted. So there you go. Yeah, and my friend Kimmy at Shoes in Her Apron, she does that all the time. Water bucket. Coffee stock up should be $6.99 a bag. Tara, it's my treat. Yeah, so it's $7.97 for Starbucks coffee here. So, yeah. Dixie, Costco has a sale on coffee. I don't have a Costco here. But I mean, if it's a good deal. Kimberly, I love asparagus, but I've never known how to cook it. Same with the artichokes. I love them, but I've never attempted to cook them. So what I do with artichokes is I just take and cut off the end a little bit and put it in a microwave safe bowl with a little bit of water, and I steam it in the microwave. Oh, that sounds really good. Does anybody have artichokes on sale this week? That sounds actually, maybe I'll get Mom and I an artichoke and lobster for Thanksgiving and get the boys their pizza. Nope. Shoot. I might get it anyway. Oh, Dixie says to wrap, I think, asparagus and bacon. And what would you bake it or fry it? I don't know how you would do that. If you would bake it or fry it. Any Badlands, or no, wait, sorry about that. Let's see. She was talking to somebody else. Dixie, it's ridiculous how people are so rude. Oh my goodness. It is absolutely flabbergasting. As a matter of fact, I was just so shocked the other day. I was like, I cannot believe this person is even saying this. Let me see. Oh, here, is this it? Yeah. So look at this. I mean, look at this. I'm sorry. I need to just get a grip. But I was just like, I cannot believe this person. My boys say it's bots, and it might be. It very well might be. But let me see. How do I? Whoops, wait a minute. Hold on just a second. I got to show you guys this because it's here it is. Wrong one. Okay. So look at this. Okay. So this lady said, hold on a second. How do I do this? I'm trying to figure out. Okay. So look at this. I was just absolutely flabbergasted. So this lady says, question, Annie mints aren't peppermint unless you buy the Christmas peppermint version. Would it be more authentic to use mint extract rather than peppermint? This other lady said, I thought the same thing. I think you could get the same cream to mint flavor extract. I said, use whichever you want. She says, I wasn't trying to be rude or disrespectful, but I find your response to be both. I was like, what? So then she says, is that it? Oh, yeah. So then Mike said, well, man, if she finds that disrespectful, she probably needs a therapist. And so it didn't come up. So then she said, I wasn't trying to be rude or disrespectful, but I find your response to be both. And I said, because I said, use whichever you want. If you find that disrespectful, you might want to talk to a therapist. Yeah, I was getting snippy. Then she says, you are so out of line. I'm like, okay, wait a minute. I'm out of line on my channel because you're the one being rude to me. It's just absolutely crazy that people think they can just talk that way. I didn't say anything. I just said use whichever you want. I don't care what peppermint flavoring or what mint flavoring you use. Oh my goodness. Anyway, yeah, so all right. Donna, have any of you ever made your own vanilla? Yeah, I make vanilla all the time. I have a recipe at livingonadime.com. It's also in volume 1 right here. Now, I also use my vanilla. Let me see if I can find. I also use my vanilla so that when I come back from a PTA meeting, I also use my vanilla for that to help me cope. Our school just loves me. I bet they're going to be like, oh man, Tara's going to be gone in a year and a half. We can hardly wait. So anyway, yeah. Peggy says it hasn't snowed in Washington yet either. Yeah. Bernadine says, I'll be stocking up on turkey meat. Yep. Tanya says we've got 2 inches on snow on the 9th. Wow. Unusable, but not impossible in November. Melted. Yep. Kimberly, we had snow and now we've just got rain. But about an hour north of us, they got snow. Wow. We're supposed to get snow for Thanksgiving. They're in Wisconsin. Wow. Valley Badlands already had 3 snows. That's crazy. We've had freezing temperatures, but believe it or not, we've had it many days that it was freezing. All of my flowers against the house are still blooming. I wish I would have kept watering, but I unhooked the hoses as soon as it started freezing and I stopped watering. And I wish I would have kept watering because I would have had petunias clear up until now. So, yeah. Debbie says we have your snow tart. Everything has been white here in Eastern Ontario, Canada since the first week of November. Wow. Oh my goodness. Gina, I dread snow in Oklahoma City because of residential streets. Oh yeah, they're probably like like all the drivers down south. Lisa Dawn says she adores our prepping videos. Thank you. Elizabeth made your white chili last week. My husband loves it. Yeah, I think is it in volume 2 or volume 1? I can't remember. But it's my prize winning. I won first place at a chili cook-off with that one. Livingonadime.com is where you can get that recipe. Just type in chili. Yeah, it's volume 2. It's in my volume 2 right here, which is on sale up to 50% off right now at livingonadime.com. We started our Black Friday sale early so everyone could get their books in time for Christmas. Do you freeze milk and cream? Yes, I do. Yep, I do. Let's see. Kimberly, nasty people everywhere. We are in the days of no. Yeah, I mean, it's just so weird, though. I mean, it's just weird. Just absolutely weird. And the stupidity of people is weird. Like yesterday, so I don't know if you guys know, but when I put out a video, the first comment, it's called pinning. So it stays permanently up there. I permanently put my comment up there with the link to the recipe. That's the very first thing. Very first thing. I literally had a lady yesterday said, "Where's the link for the recipe?" She commented on that comment and said, "Where's the link for the recipe?" I was like, you literally commented on the comment that has the link with the recipe. I cannot make this any simpler for you. I can't. I mean, I'm using QR codes now, but oh my goodness, the amount that people want to have everything handheld to them is just amazing. Absolutely amazing. So anyway, I forgot to finish, Donna. Yes, I do make my own vanilla when I get vanilla beans for cheap. And Dining on a Dime Volume 1, livingonadime.com is where you can get that recipe. Let's see. Elizabeth, Major. Oh, sorry, got that one. Joyce, do you do turkey or ham for Thanksgiving or both? So I have only cooked about 4 actual Thanksgiving dinners on Thanksgiving because I do cooking videos. I actually cook Thanksgiving dinner in October usually. And by the time Thanksgiving comes around, I've already made it a couple of times. So we usually don't have it again. And what we usually do is go out to eat for Thanksgiving. So I've actually only cooked Thanksgiving at home 4 or 5 times. So, yep. I don't know. Why is asparagus a Thanksgiving vegetable? I don't understand that. I don't get it. I don't know. All right. Donna, what alcohol did you use? I use vodka is what I use. Valley Badlands. One of our, let's see. Oh, I think she's talking to somebody else. Rose family, I saw a cute cartoon where one of the turkeys wears stilts and a flamingo beak to save himself. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, that's cute. You guys probably don't have turkey in Japan, do you? I don't know. Do you have turkey in Japan? Gina, Oklahoma outlawed chains on tires back in the late 90s. Oh, wow. Probably because it was tearing up the roads. John says, when my daughter asked, why is our vanilla so much better than the vanilla from the store? It's called bourbon. Yeah. Jennifer, if people ask a question that's dumb, best to ignore, don't even respond. Yeah, I'm not responding anymore. I'm just deleting their comments and moving on because I think it's got to be bots or something because it's just so absolutely ridiculous now that I find it hard to believe that people are really that dumb. I mean, I'm not trying to be a dork, but seriously, it's crazy. Eva, asparagus is in season in the spring and we have it here for Easter, not Thanksgiving. Well, I know. Asparagus is a spring crop. That's why I don't understand why it's always on sale for Thanksgiving. I don't get that. Where would they be grown? California, I guess. It's the only thing I can think of. Donna says, I want to make vanilla sugar and vanilla paste along with homemade vanilla extract. I have 3 jars of extract going now. Rum is supposed to make a good extract too. Yeah, I mean, you can make it, and vanilla sugar is super easy also. You can take the vanilla beans after you're done with your vanilla extract and put them in your sugar, and that will make vanilla sugar. But it's not cheaper than buying it. I don't know where you're getting vanilla beans. The cheapest I can find is Amazon. Let me see. How much are they at Amazon now? Vanilla beans. They are about 75 cents a bean. So by the time you buy the vodka and the beans, it's not any cheaper, I don't think, than buying just regular vanilla. Now, I did have Laura, a viewer. Thank you, Laura. I got the vanilla paste. She sent me vanilla paste. And I've never tried that before, so I'm going to be trying that in some recipes pretty soon. She sent me a boatload of chocolate and Biscoff. And Biscoff, is it Biscoff? Peanut butter stuff. I don't know what it is. And ruby chocolate and blonde chocolate. She's cherry chips. She sent me all this really cool baking stuff. So I'm going to be making videos with that pretty soon. Let's see. Gina says honey glazed Brussels sprouts are yummy. Oh, I bet they would be. South Loop River said the asparagus must be coming from the other side of the world where it's spring. I know, but for $1.97, surely they can't be shipping that from Australia or New Zealand. I don't know. Yeah. Dee Dee, sadly, I think that folks are intentionally putting out negative comments to undermine your success. So sad. Yeah, I wonder if I'm on a group because we've had several problems with with trolls in other groups and stuff. And I'm wondering if they're just putting out, just go say this, because they're all saying kind of the same thing. And I'm like, okay, this is just really weird that they're all saying this. So I just ban them now. I just ban them. It's not a big deal. And it doesn't bother me. I just am thinking it's weird. Just that people have just gone so crazy. I don't know. Maybe they're sitting in mom's basement and have nothing better to do. Jennifer, thank you for your cake mix and cookie recipe, Tara. So many good ideas in that video. I am going to use butter instead of oil. Oh, thank you. Here, let me get that real quick for people who want that. Super easy recipes. What she's talking about is I did a video on cake mix cookies so for Christmas cookies, if you want cake mix cookies, here's the link for that. And I made 9 Christmas cookies in an hour using cake mixes. And they all turned out really good. My daughter and son-in-law were here and I had to hide I am doing some of the cookies for a gift, ideas, package them for gift ideas. And I ended up having to hide them because everybody was just snarfing all the cookies. I made 9. So I made over 100 cookies and they were almost all gone. So I was having to hide them before they were all gone. Lisa, vanilla beans are different. Madagascar, Tahitian, each gives a different flavor. Well, there you go. I did not know that. Well, that's pretty cool. Amazing Grace says, I love your mint candy videos since I love mint. Yeah, I do too. I'm thinking I might do a video of just a compilation of mints. I think that would be cool to do. So I'm thinking about doing that because there's just so many crazy good recipes out there. And if you want a really good York peppermint patty, Dining on a Dime Volume 1 And if you want a really good peppermint bark, Dining on a Dime, Volume 2. And it is, let me see if I can find it here real quick. On page, let's see, Volume 2, page, aha! I should have it memorized by now. 318. So this is my peppermint bark recipe, page 318, volume 2. But I have that recipe coming out on Super Easy Recipes. That recipe is coming out, is it tomorrow or the next day? I think it is, let's see, what day is that coming out? It is coming out, today's Friday. It's coming out Friday. So if you watch Super Easy Recipes, you'll find that one on Friday. I did that video and oh, it's so good. I'm having a hard time resisting. Jean, is it Jeannie or Jean? Jeannie. No, Jeanne? Jean. Jeannie. Jeannie. I don't know how you say that. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Everybody massacres Tara, so I apologize. Ideas for lemon supreme cake mix just expired. Love sour cream lemon stuff. Oh, have I got the recipe for you? So livingonadime.com, lemon, right here. I made a whole bunch of lemon recipes this summer, and it is right here. And I made a sour cream lemon. I think I did. Lemon cake recipes. Here you go. I think I did a sour cream. Did I put it in that post? I can't remember now. Just a second. Let me see. Yeah, it's the lemon loaf cake. Oh my goodness. That was so stinking delicious. It wasn't even funny. I'm gluten-free and I blew my gluten-free diet for that one. The lemon loaf cake, it was so good. So use that one. Any Badlands, I rarely comment on Super Easy Recipes, but I always thumbs up. I can't do anything cake mix, contains soy now, but that doesn't mean they aren't good recipes. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Amazing Grace, just do that. I think she means the peppermint. I think that would be fun, wouldn't it? Yeah, Amazing Grace. Look them up in the cookbooks because they are really good. Gina, my Walmart had mint chocolate chips on clearance for $1.50 a bag. Wow. At Interstate 240 in East Oklahoma City. That's great. Sunday, I found Andy's baking chips, the peppermint and the cream de mint, for $3.99 at Albertsons. And there was a $1.50 coupon if you buy 2. And that's the cheapest I've been able to find them. So I got 10 bags. But yeah, Sib says I use the cake mix cookie recipes and spread it on a pizza pan to make a pizza cookie. Oh, that's a great idea. I'm going to have to remember that. That's a great idea. I'll have to remember that. That's really good. Yeah. Huh. I would love to do that with all the variations. And the cake mix cookie recipe right here, Dining on a Dime, volume 2. If you have it, it is on page 278 to 280. I have 3 pages that I made in here. 278. Where'd it go? Ugh. Okay, right here. Cake mix cookies, 278, 279, and 280. There's 40. Is there 40, I think, in here? I think there's 40 recipes. We got lemon, butter pecan, chocolate mint, chocolate cherry, s'mores, snickerdoodle, banana split, dreamsicle, cherry chip, double cookie, cherry, raisin spice, double chocolate. And what I'm doing is I'm baking all of these right now. And on Super Easy Recipes, I'm going to do a video with all 40 of them in January. So I'm doing that at the moment too. Amazing Grace, do you stick to your gluten-free diet on the holidays? I'm so tempted with the rolls and crescent rolls. No, I don't always stick to it. And I regret it later. I know I regret it later. I've been gluten-free for 15 years and dairy-free for 10. No. Let's see. Wow, has it been longer than that? Holy cow. Yeah. No, I think I've been gluten-free for 17 years and dairy-free for like 12 or 13. And I blow it all the time. And I regret it all the time. Yeah. It's hard. I made 10 different kinds of toffee yesterday. Macadamia white chocolate. Gingerbread. That video is coming up on Saturday. Oh my goodness. Gingerbread toffee. I've never seen anybody make gingerbread toffee. It was so good. Oh my goodness. It was so good. I made chili toffee. I made chili with dark chocolate. I made salted. I'm trying to think of all the today I got the last one done. I made pecan coconut. Oh, it was so good. Yeah, I blow it all the time and I shouldn't. Kathy, could one put blueberries in a lemon cake? Yes, actually that recipe is on that same page. I think it's blueberry lemon loaf. So Mark, on every YouTube channel that we watch, they've spoken about hateful comments. There's a lot of angry, mentally ill people out there and far too many addicted to alcohol and other drugs. Yeah, there's something. It's got to be bots or something. My boys are pretty sure that it's Chinese bots and that they're just hiring these bots to make these comments to keep tension going and to get people arguing and stuff. Honestly, I would not be surprised at all. Literally in the last month, just in the last month, it has exponentially gone crazy. So like, even though my channel has quadrupled in views, well, actually it's gone 10 times in views and all that stuff, the comments have gone like 30 times that. It doesn't even make sense. So it's got to be a bot of some sort or Facebook groups telling people to do this stuff or something. I don't know what's going on, but it's almost a point where I may just have to hire someone again to go through my comments because it's just, I used to have someone do that and it got better, but it's getting so bad now. It's crazy. Okay, Kathy says, I think I'm going to give it a try. Cake mixes are on sale this week. Yeah, I would definitely stock up on cake mixes. Amazing Grace. It's also very hard when you're dairy free. That would drive me crazy. Yeah, that's partly why I haven't ever gone low carb yet or carnivore, because I'm dairy free. I mean, that literally sucks the last minute amount of joy you have in your life. If you can't even have cheese, you know? So I was thinking about going on a toast diet because toast is the only food that doesn't make me sick. Gluten-free toast. It's the only thing that doesn't make me sick. So I thought about going on a toast diet and see if I could just get my body stabilized so I'm just not getting sick with everything. Badlands, toffee is my candy weakness. Me too. I love toffee. Yeah. Gina says she makes homemade coffee every December. I think she means toffee. Yeah. Crazy Cat Lady, something I rarely see, but I really love is cranberry lemon loaf cake muffins. Lemon and blueberries got well, but so do lemon and cranberry. Oh, that's interesting. I should try that. That would be good to try. Jerry, what are Chinese bots? So the Chinese will take these AI bots and they'll just go in and start spamming stuff. A lot of them are the ones that are calling you on the phone, sending you emails, commenting on Facebook posts, Instagram posts, commenting on all those things. So a lot of them are links to try to get money out of you. South Loop, what are the reasons bots are arguing? So the only thing we can think of is that for places like YouTube and Facebook, the more you comment, the more engagement that happens, and the more it kicks the algorithm in to get it out to more people. I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know. That's just my educated guess. So, Amazing Grace, I'm about to the point where I'm ready to give up the strict diet. I mean, Jesus is coming back soon. We should be able to enjoy our life. I thought the same exact thing yesterday. I was like, you know what? Forget this. I am so tired of trying to figure out what to eat. Although my stomach just, I've tried it all. But I thought the same thing. Just yesterday, I just thought that same thing. Jesus is coming. Might as well just eat a piece of cheesecake. Cranberries are sour, so maybe fix the sourness. Yeah, that would be really good, though. Sandy says, what gets me is when I go to the store, I feel so rushed checking out. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. Bounty Bedlands, things that take the joy out of eating. No cheese. I know. Tell me about it. Although dairy gives me very massive migraines. As soon as I stop the dairy, that's when my migraines went from just I used to have a migraine every day. And then I went from migraines to just headaches every day. So I've had a headache literally for 35 years, 40 years almost. Wow, almost 40 years. 38 years I've literally had a headache every day, with the exception of 3 of my pregnancies. I got an epidural, and when I did that, my headaches went away for about 2 weeks to a month, depending on the kid. After my babies were born, I have never felt so good as I have after my kids were born. That was the best I'd ever felt. It was great. But yeah. Happy almost birthday, Michelle. Wow. That is great. Have your birthday right around Thanksgiving. How fun. Water bucket. Yes, comments, likes, dislikes, sharing all help YouTube to share the videos. Yeah. But it doesn't make sense, because you would think if YouTube wants the videos to go out to more people, why doesn't YouTube just shoot them out to more people? So it doesn't make sense that YouTube would have bots commenting and arguing with people. It doesn't make sense. But I'll tell you, when I saw that video with Jelly Roll and Celine Dion yesterday that was all AI, it felt satanic. Absolutely satanic. And I know Jelly Roll is supposed to be some sort of a Christian singer. I don't know anything about him much, but that video, it was satanic. It was creepy. You could just feel it in your soul. And there was some other AI videos that I've seen, and I was just like, this is just absolutely satanic. You could just feel it. And I'm at the point now, I will not watch those AI videos. I don't care how informative they are. I won't watch them. Just call me an old fart. It's fine. I don't care. I get the senior discount, so what do I care? Oh, Michelle, it never lands on Thanksgiving. Well, maybe that's good, so you can have your own separate birthday. Lisa Dawn, Tara, non-dairy vegan cheese is Daya. I don't know how you say that, but yes, they have a really good pizza that's pretty good. It's not the same by any stretch of the imagination, but it is at least edible. So let's see. Michelle, there's AI Keanu Reeves video. Yeah, exactly. Kelly, Jelly Roll is definitely not a Christian singer. I don't know anything about him. I just happened upon that video. It just showed it to me, and I was like, what is this? Because I thought Celine Dion wasn't singing anymore. I was like, well, that's weird. Well, there's a reason why it was weird, because it was fake. Michelle, my mom is taking me to the Chinese buffet on Saturday. Ooh, that would be fun. We loved going to the Chinese buffet or the Golden Corral. We did that when the kids were growing up. We were like, you know what? The kids can eat whatever they want. I can eat whatever. I can eat all the steak I want. Oh, it was glorious. I wish we had a buffet here. The Chinese buffet isn't open on Thanksgiving, but our Chinese buffet burned last November, and they're still not open. They had a heater fire and it put them out of business, although they keep saying they're going to open, I think. But I don't know. Yeah. Tanya, Jelly Roll's a country singer. Apparently he gave his life to Christ last year. I know nothing about him. I'm not recommending him at all because I don't know anything about him. Jane Moore, AA videos are often so off and wrong info. Really feels bad. Fake stories. Yeah. Michelle, Chinese places sometimes change ownership a lot. Yeah, actually, we found out because Mike looked it up. They are still in business. They still have their papers with the state and all that. Well, Mike looked it up and we found out they're our neighbor. They just live 2 blocks down the street from us. So Mike said, I'm going to go knock on the door and ask if they're opening. We miss our Chinese restaurants so much. It's one of those restaurants where everybody either absolutely loves it or absolutely hates it. Well, we absolutely love it. And I miss it so much. Oh, it was so good. Gina, gingerbread toffee sounds great. That was my favorite of all of them. The gingerbread toffee, then the white chocolate macadamia was second, then the coconut pecan was third, and then the salted, and then the chili. They were all really, really good. I love toffee. Yeah. Kimberly, those of us that drank out of the garden hose are not going to accept the new AI world. I know. I know. Sandy says she loves her mushrooms. I think she means the Chinese restaurant. Yeah, I do too. Oh, now I'm hungry. Mike and I might have to drive 2 hours to the big city to go on a Chinese restaurant. We went to one, we went to Yellowstone a couple of months ago, and we stopped at one in Cody, Wyoming on our way to Yellowstone, but it wasn't near as good as our Chinese restaurant. Yeah. Karen, Selena's satanic. She has a line of satanic clothes. I know. That's why I was like, what is this? She was singing a Christian song, and I'm like, okay, this is really weird. Yeah. Kimberly, need to do a separate videos for each of those toffees. Actually, it's planned. I'm planning on doing that. Amy, just curious, how many butters will you buy at $2.50 a pound? I will fill up my freezer door again, so I will probably do, let's see. I'm looking in the freezer right now with my brain. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Okay, so I can get 20 on a shelf, and I've got 4 shelves, so I'll probably get 60 or 80 if I can, if they have that many. And what I do is I ask first if they have cases of them, and I'll just get the case from the back. If they don't have cases, then I'll take it out front and I'll do 20 or 40. And then I'll go back after the truck comes and get another 20 or 40 because the truck comes on Friday here and Monday. Elaine, I saw somebody interviewing people at Disney asking how much debt they had. One couple had 60,000. So that's so funny. Mom just called me yesterday and said, oh, you got to see this video. And I had already watched the video of people on vacation. George, is that what his name is? Of George interviewing them. It just absolutely, my mind cannot handle this. How people can justify spending $10,000 going to Disney World and they have $60,000, $80,000, $100,000, $200,000 in debt. I just cannot understand it. I just can't. To me, that is the epitome of irresponsible behavior. But that's me. Gina, 20 pounds of butter at $2.50. Yep. Benny Balance. I love Chinese, but most can't do most restaurants because of the MSG. I make my own. Yeah. If you guys want really good Chinese recipes, Dining on a Dime, Volume 2. We have, so my sister-in-law's Chinese chicken And then what I did was I went in and I used her chicken. Where'd it go? So this is my sister-in-law's Chinese chicken base. Okay, so that's the base. And then we've got sweet and sour chicken, and I got sesame chicken, garlic chicken, orange chicken, lemon chicken, and apricot chicken. And that's it. And then chicken Alfredo. There's chicken Alfredo if you want chicken Alfredo. Guys, our cookbooks are on sale for 50% off right now. Our Black Friday sale is going on right now. Amanda, loved your fudge videos last Christmas. Went a little crazy and made almost all of them. Thank goodness it freezes well. We had fudge until about a month ago. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Wow. Yeah, you did go a little crazy. Michelle, I did get to go to Disney World twice. Once my dad had a work trip in Florida. Yeah, I've been to Disneyland once. My grandparents took us when we were 7, and that's the only time I've been. I have no desire to go there. My neighbor, love you, Katie, but she would go every year. Her parents would pay, and every year. And I'm like, you spend $10,000 and you literally get to maybe ride 6 to 8 rides a day. Maybe. She was telling me how the lines are an hour and a half long for every ride. I'm like, how in the world is that even remotely worth it? Oh, it's the atmosphere. I never did understand it. I just never did understand it. Kathy, I made pork egg rolls and homemade sweet and sour better than any restaurant. Yeah. Dining on a Dime, Volume 1 has homemade egg rolls and sweet and sour, and they are delicious. Absolutely delicious. I have to be careful because they are just so good. Now you guys are making me hungry. Jeannie says going on vacation when they are broke is why they are in debt. Yeah, and then they're going to relax, but they're so stressed out because they're so in debt. Makes absolutely no sense. Michelle, I love shrimp Alfredo. Yum. That's a good one. Michelle, I don't want to fly anymore and I can't do roller coaster rides anymore. Yeah, I get it. I can't do the roller coaster. I can, 1 or 2, but that's about it. Michelle, I could not wait that long. Can't stand up that long. And for what? I know. I would be in so much pain with my fibromyalgia. I'd be like, wow, that is painful. Not worth it. Definitely not worth it. We were thinking about going to Silver Dollar City in Branson at Thanksgiving, and we canceled that. But I was just like, oh my goodness, my plantar fasciitis has been really, really bad lately. Really bad. Like we're talking, I may have to get a little scooter bad. I'm going to the foot doctor on Monday to see if they can give me some relief. And I got shockwave therapy at the chiropractor, and it did help some, but it didn't cure it. So anyway, just the thought of going to Silver Dollar City, I was like, oh my goodness, I don't know if I could handle doing that. But anyway, yeah. South Loop River says, when I make Chinese food at home, it does not have enough flavor. Bounty, what spice do you add? So it doesn't have enough flavor. Just make sure you're putting enough salt in. Salt and garlic. Make sure you're putting enough salt and garlic in. And my friend got this stuff called Vegsal, Vegsal, I think. And it's a flavoring, and it's really good. It's MSG free, and they call it an MSG replacement, but it's all natural, and there's no MSG in it. And so, yeah. Kelly, I never went to Disney and sometimes felt guilty my kids never experienced. I never felt guilty at all. My kids have never been. I never feel guilty at all. What they don't know, there's not going to, they're adults now. If they want to go, they can go. But man, yeah, I never felt guilty about that stuff. We just did what we could. So Badlands says lots of garlic. Yeah, lots of garlic. And Gina says ginger, garlic, and onions and fish sauce. That's a new one. I don't even, what is fish sauce? I never even heard of fish sauce. Does Walmart have fish sauce? Let me see. Fish sauce. What would fish sauce be? I have never heard of such a thing. Premium fish sauce. Well, there you go. Walmart has premium fish sauce. So I assume you use it on fish. Never heard of it. It says it's gluten-free, so I might try some just to see what it is. Interesting. Or make some homemade and see what it is. Huh. Eva, yeah, it's really funny. People are stressed out from being in debt, so they relieve their stress by going somewhere else expensive and then going into debt. I know. I totally don't get it. Yeah, guys, our cookbooks are up to 50% off right now for our Black Friday sale. 50% off the sets, 40% off the individual books. Thank you for joining me tonight. Please visit us at livingonadime.com. We will see you guys next time. Bye.